Welcome back to the cube study exercise. We are now beginning the exercise projecting from a footprint. This will be worksheet number 2. Remember that you can work directly on your worksheet, do your pencil lines softly, and then they won't need to be erased. So let's go to exercise worksheet number 2. The unique part about this is we are working from footprints, and footprints are what you see drawn on your sheet of paper. So we have a horizon line, and right down the middle we have our vanishing point. We have a single vanishing point because we're working with a one-point perspective. So in this case, a footprint is nothing more than the bottom or the foot of the cube itself. So that's where we're going to be working. So I'm going to do one from each level. So from here, we're looking down on the bottom row, we're looking down on the footprint. From here, we're looking right into the cube itself. And for here, the cubes are above our eye level line or our horizon line, and therefore we see the underneath side. So in this case, first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to do this one on the left-hand side. So I know it's a cube, so from the front face, and I always draw the front face first, I'm going to measure across the width, and then I'm simply going to match the width to the height. So with my straight edge now, and going vertically, I'm going to draw a vertical line. And what I'm going to end up, what I'm doing here, is actually drawing the front face of the cube itself. So in this particular case, same height. So vertical lines for the sides and a horizontal line for the top and the bottom. That is now our front face. The next step after we project the front face and get the front face, we're going to project our lines. Each corner of our front face is going to go back to the vanishing point. So from each corner, I'm going to draw a line lightly back to the vanishing point, back to the vanishing point from the right corner. The bottom right corner has actually already been drawn for us since that's the footprint. And once again, from the footprint, bottom right-hand corner to the back. So in our first exercise, we had to kind of guesstimate what that depth was going to be. But because we have footprints now, we already know what our depth is for our cube. That's already been decided. So from the back bottom corner, I'm going to draw a line vertical. Once I hit my vertical, I'm going to come across in my horizontal till I intersect the line. And that should align vertically with my bottom cube. So now I have my first cube. And each time we have a cube, what we want to do is with our flare pen, we want to freehand what we are going to see, not our hidden lines. And you can practice that overlapping of the corners. Turn your page. I can see the front face. I can see the top right edge. I can see the bottom face and the bottom right-hand side. All the other lines of the cube now are hidden lines. So I'm going to have you use your double aught 5, and I'm just going to have you dash in the hidden lines. And you can go ahead and erase your pencil lines if you'd like to. And I have a hidden line. Those are lines that are part of the cube, but we don't see because they're hidden. So let's try this cube right here. The middle row. Now remember, this is the bottom surface. So from this view, the front line, or the longest line, is our front. So we're going to take a measurement again from our cube. We're going to measure that line. And we're going to pull this up to the top and put a tick mark at the top. From the front face, I'm going to draw a vertical line straight up. From the other side, I'm going to draw a vertical line straight up. And from my top mark, I'm going to draw a horizontal line, trying to keep it as straight as possible. So that is my front face, the front face of this middle cube. So from each corner of the front face, I'm going to draw a line back to the vanishing point. So in this case, the top of our cube actually is above our horizon line, and therefore our lines go down. The bottom is below our horizon line, and they go back. Again, from the footprint, I'm going to draw a vertical line. I'm going to draw a horizontal line from that intersection. And then from that intersection, it should match as a vertical line straight up for the back. So in this case, I have the top line, the bottom line. I have the right side, or excuse me, the left side and the right side of the front face. Now, because I'm standing here, I'm looking to the right, I can see the right side of this cube, freehanding that. Then with my double aught 5, I'm going to put in dash to my corner, out to the vanishing point, down to the bottom corner. This is a little hard to do with the footprint already in solid, so just draw it above the line a little bit so that we can see those. Okay, so now I have the bottom left cube. I have the center right cube. Now let's do the top center cube. Again, I'm going to take my measuring line, or my measuring tool, handy dandy measuring device, and I'm going to measure across. Then I'm going to draw my height. We want to make sure. Again, the largest line is my front face. The smaller line is my back face. So I want to measure the front face, and I'm drawing the front face of the cube. So I put in a little tick mark, and from there I'm going to draw a vertical for the left side, horizontal for the top, and a vertical for my right side. Now, just like in the other examples, each one of the front face corners are drawn back to the vanishing point. Each of the corners go back to the vanishing point. And remember, do this very lightly so you don't have to erase. It's easy to draw over. Now, how do I find the hidden line that's in the back? I go from the back corner of the footprint, and I'm going to come straight vertical till I cross the diagonal, or going back to the vanishing point, then across horizontal, and then this corner should be a vertical from the left-hand side. So let's draw the front face first. So we're going to outline our front face. And this one is relatively unique in that the cube is sitting right in front of us. So we don't see the right or the left sides. They're both hidden. We do see, however, the solid line of the bottom of the cube. Everything else is hidden then. So we're going to dash our lines, dash our hidden lines back to the corner. This is our back corner. The top back face. And the hidden right-hand corner. We're just going to dash those right in. So you can tell in this exercise if this is my horizon line. For objects that are below the horizon line, I can see the top and I cannot see the bottom. The bottom is hidden. For those that are crossed over here in the middle, I can't see the bottom or the top. But if it's to the right of the vanishing point, then I can see the left side of the cube. The top cube, it's above the horizon line, so I can see the bottom of the cube, but I can't see the top, the left, or the right because it's right in the middle of my horizon line. So go ahead and try the other exercises on this page. See if you can figure out what the rest of them look like based on the 3 that we have done. I will go ahead and fill in all the other squares so that you can see what it's like when it's complete. So take a few minutes and fill those in.